Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about a review of Jack London's books Martin Eden. So, this is my first video on YouTube and everyone have questions. Where am I and what do I want from life? I expect these questions and I'm ready to answer.
Now my biography. My name is Amir and you are lucky that you will hear my biography from me. I was born in Tajikistan in the small town of Hisar in 2001. Until the age of 5, I was the most loved and only child in the family. I learned to walk in 10 months, learned to speak in 11 months. When I was 1 year old, I was already running and yelling all over the house, and our neighbors admired me and looked forward to meeting with me. I was so smart and well-mannered since childhood, and so I didn't eat the earth from sandbox. On the contrary, I also explained it to my stupid friend that it's not good to do this. When I was 2, we moved to Russia. Stop, I must tell you about the book. Now I quickly and briefly finish my biography. I went to school. I finished the school in 2019 with a silver medal and entered to AlmaU, where I learned to be a leader and be a specialist in my field.
Okay, let's continue. I don't like read. Not that I can't, I don't like read big books like this one. My interest disappears after page 20 and I stop reading. I really want to read and develop, but I can't get myself to do my own love business. I thought about this problem for a long time, but I found a solution to this problem only 6 months ago. I thought to myself, Amir, if you can't read a large amount of information, why not listen it? It's the same information, you will not read, but you will listen it. It was a good idea, since that moment I started listening audiobooks. For me, it was inventions. Fortunately, audiobooks were invented at 1877 by Thomas Edison. The story how I found this book is a little funny. About 2 weeks ago in our street, the lights switched off. I can't access to the internet. It was a very boring day. Accidentally I saw these books on the friend's table. I took it and read first 18 pages. It impressed me from the first page. I liked this book. And from that day, every night before I get to sleep, I am listening one chapter from this book. Now, let's move on to the review. Martin Eden, the English novel which wrote by American author Jack London. Jack London wrote this novel in genre drama. The first publication was in 1909 at the Macmillan Company. Martin Eden, simple sailor from worker class. He met Ruth Morse, a girl which is from wealthy family, and he fell in love at the first sight. There is difference between their classes. For these reasons, Martin tries to be a gentleman who is worth of Ruth. He started reading books, learning new words, to improve himself and not to be afraid to express his feelings and his ideas. He asked Ruth to teach him how to live like high society people. Ruth agrees and they start learning. Years passes. Martin becomes more intelligent and more educated, and he learns that some magazine publishers paid to notice writers. After this news, he begins working on becoming writer. At first, he received many rejections from publishers, and it's very difficult for him. And also, his beloved woman, Ruth, didn't believe in him. But he doesn't give up. He believes in his success as a writer. The time passes. Ruth realizes that she loved Martin. About her feelings, she tells to her parents. But her parents against to their marriage. They try in all ways to show how Martin paid for their daughter. Was a small plot of the book. I hope you are interested in, and I have a little request to people who have already read it. Can you tell me please your impressions about the book? For me it's very important. Martin Eden, main hero, he reminded me he was just as awkward and feel him uncomfortable in the new environment. as I was. But he learned by his mistakes and get better day by day. This book's also about love story, but I'm impressed by Martin's persistence. My favorite part of the book is the beginning, when author describes Martin Eden's life. After reading these books, I realized that any goal can be achievable. You just have to make an effort and don't lose your hope. When I reading Martin Eden, I realized that any goal can be achieved. You just have to make an effort and don't lose your hope. In my opinion, the book is perfect and there is no need to change anything in it. I highly recommend that you read this book. The book increases your self-esteem and improves your thinking in critical situations. This is all for me. Read books, engage in self-development, take care and stay safe.